check here, you will see all the work I've done. Some of them are funny and some of them are nice.
They participated in the long vacation edition of Young at Art Children Creative Workshop 2021. It was a 2-month intensive learning program for children and young adults between 4 and 19 years old.
In school, we only learn drawing and painting, but here we learn sculpting, even soap making, recycle art, tie and dye, collage, and different things.
Facilitators taught them performing, visual, and literary arts.
Fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
Learn and learn. Okay. Tomato.
Tomato.
Kale nuts.
Kale nuts.
Sometimes so never say.
Never say.
Coconuts. The art of speaking right is a culture that should be learned. It's not a gift of nature. It's a skill that you have to learn. I identify with the children by renting a space in their head. Part of how I do that is to communicate using the instrumentality of songs.
I'm into paper crafts. I make beautiful flowers from paper. As you can see from behind, these are flowers made with papers. So we teach them how to make different kind of flowers.
I'm a fine artist, young at art here. I teach the children visual arts. Of course, visual art entails drawing, painting, sculpture.
I taught the children how to make hand wash from the scratch, and it was interesting. They didn't behave like children, they followed instructions. They behaved like little adults. When you're giving them instructions, they are complying. I was really impressed.
Naturally, I love children. Putting it together is another way of being creative too, because you have to think to make sure that everything is set properly, and then the viewing too is also properly too. So I wouldn't say it was stressful because it was never stressful for me.
Biodu Omolayo, an accomplished artist, started this program 18 years ago.
The vision is from God. I'm passionate about it and I have support from others. And then the love for children and the support from their parents as well. We are not just coaching them to be artists. We are just developing their creativity. If you are very creative, you know how to use your gift and your talent to solve problems.
Classes run from January to December. The long vacation edition takes place from July to September, 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., Monday to Friday at Biodu Omolayo Gallery, 2nd floor, City Mall, Oniko, Lagos. At the end of the training, the participants are allowed to have a group exhibition.
My artwork, and it takes a lot of time to read, but young artists has helped me how to draw. I should have patience with drawing in our hands, and we should always brush it.
I used paints, pencils, and pens to make it, and it is basically explaining how there are many sides to one person.
This one titled The Black Woman.
I learned how to make a jug. I learned how to make soap. And I learned art and craft. I learned how to make a rose and how to make a leaf.
I have my star project, my dress project, my bedroom, my house, leaves, another house, my hand and a lover front. And all my work are beautiful as I know.
Parents and guardians made out time to come and see what the children produced.
After every session, they come home, they talk about what they have learned. They review it myself, I review it myself with their mom, and we are happy the fact that they are learning new things. Education is not only what you learn in the classroom. I believe that education, particularly for children at their developing age, is a round thing that combines play, that combines opportunity for creativity, combine opportunity to learn other aspects of what life is all about.
My kids have always been creative, always loved to express themselves through visual arts, and we decided to look for a structured environment to guide them positively towards their ability to express themselves.
I have little knowledge and little interest about artwork before now, but on my arrival at this venue today, everything changed like a flash. I begin to have a deep thought about how fine art can affect children's learning ability.
I think they are very lovely pieces coming from children, I'm quite amazed. I wasn't expecting to see this.
This 17th edition was dedicated to an art legend, Professor Yusuf Grillo, who just passed on.
Professor Yusuf Grillo has been a mentor, someone that most artists look up to. I'm one of them. And when I started the Young at Heart in 2003, the first set of Young at Heart, I took them to Professor Grillo's house. He welcomed us warmly, took the children around his compound to the extent that he agreed that the children should follow him to his studio. He took them to his garden, cut flowers for each and every one of them, and took pictures with each and every one of them.
Many past participants of this workshop are high flyers.
We've had 8 first-class graduates now. I think about 4 in architecture, another 1 in industrial design, about 2 others in engineering, in some schools abroad and even in Nigeria. The next step is to have an academy, a permanent place where children can come, parents can bring their children, drop them even for 3 months. For those who are creatively inclined, they can come there and be there. They are doing different things. But by the time they get out of that academy, you are seeing another crop of leaders, creative leaders. Because some of the leaders we have today, they are not creative enough. Creativity is about managing resources.
Young at Heart Children Creative Workshop is a leadership training program for young people using the medium of art.